and the gift that just keeps on giving. So if you take a look here, you have Representative Jayapal, who represents a portion of the Seattle area in Congress, posting about how the U.S. Department of Agriculture is asking for information regarding SNAP benefit recipients, and the fact that you've got several states, all of which happen to be operated by Democrats, figure that one out, who have refused to comply with the request for information. And so, to try to encourage them, they are going to block the transfer of SNAP funds to these states until the states comply. Um, so what's the problem? Can you please tell me what the problem is? It's a federal program that is administered by the states, but it's funded federally. So does not the federal government have a right to audit this program to ensure compliance? You had several states operated by Republican government uh, um, earlier this year that already complied with the request when it was first made. And yes, they found a whole lot of fraud, waste, and abuse. And these were Republican states, but it was found so it could be stopped. That's exactly the purpose that they're trying to do in getting the rest of the states to also send this information that they are requesting. So, one of the things I've heard, as has been stated by the governor of New York, Miss Hochul, who states it's a privacy concern. She's concerned about the privacy of those who are receiving SNAP, which, I mean, why would you be concerned about privacy? It's not as though the government is planning to take the entire list of all these people receiving it and publish it online for the whole public to see. That's not what they're wanting to do. And you've got other Democrats who are sitting there saying, you're just trying to make sure that there aren't any of the undocumented people receiving the SNAP, which they're not receiving it because by law they cannot receive it. Look, you know what? You're right. They cannot receive it by law. So if you're concerned about privacy, you'd only be concerned about privacy because you know there are people who should not be receiving benefits by law who are receiving the benefits. Am I wrong? I'll tell you what, if those people are not receiving the benefits, you should have no problem handing over the information to the federal government for them to conduct an audit to prove that you are right and they are not getting the benefits. Otherwise, you're complicit. I say we take it one step further to our Secretary of Agriculture, Ms. Rollins. If you finally get this information from these states and you do find however much fraud, especially the fraud, is involved and how much money is being wasted in this program due to fraud, you need to take every single one of these governors and whatever secretary at the state level that administers the program, hold them responsible for paying back a portion of the wasted money. Because by them not providing this information, that means they are complicit. They need to be held accountable as accomplices. Look, if there is no problem in your program, you should have no problem handing over the data. By not handing over the data, it means you are hiding something. And I mean every single governor and DHS secretary at each state that is refusing to comply. I'm looking at Washington State. I'm looking at California. I'm looking at New York. I'm looking at all these states. You're not complying means you got something to hide. Plain and simple. Prove me wrong. Hey there, everybody. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Please, if you are enjoying the content I'm providing, if you are finding this information useful, go ahead, hit the like, hit the follow. Please hit me up in the comments. Let me know that I'm speaking some truth. Hey, let me know if you have a disagreement. I just want a dialogue here. So Whatever you do, just let me know you're listening, and I thank you all for your time.